What if you could understand exactly who you're going to be today, just in the first, 5 minutes of your morning? I know, it sounds a little strange, right? But think about it. Some days you wake up and you're just ready to conquer the world, a CEO in your own mind. And then other days, well, you feel quiet, reflective, more like a philosopher. And sometimes you just want to take care of everyone and everything. It really feels like you're a different person from day to day. But what if I told you that this isn't random, that there's actually a predictable pattern to it? Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal is a remarkably simple 5-minute technique that will give you, well, like a user manual for your own mind every single day. So let's talk about this feeling of being a different person each day. One morning, my to-do list is my absolute best friend. I'm organized, I'm decisive, I'm, building an empire from my kitchen table. The next day, the exact same to-do list, it feels like an anchor dragging me down. All I want to do is read and learn and just absorb information. The idea of making a firm decision feels impossible. Sound familiar? For years, I fought this. I really fought it. I tried to force myself to be the CEO on days when my inner sage just wanted to learn. It was like trying to run spreadsheet software on a gaming console. It just led to frustration and burnout. This is because we all have these powerful ancient energies inside us. The psychologist Carl Jung called them archetypes. Think of them as internal programs, right? You have a program for leading, the ruler, a program for nurturing, the caregiver, and a program for learning, the sage, among, many others. The problem is we wake up and we don't check which program is running the show. We just start our day on autopilot, completely unaware of the powerful force that's actually at the steering wheel. But what if you could quickly and easily identify that force? What if you could work with it instead of against it? That's where the 5-minute morning archetype check-in, it completely changes the game. But to do that, you first need to know how to spot these drivers. And here's where it gets really, really interesting. This check-in is shockingly simple. I mean it. It's a 5-minute investment for a massive daily return. Here's exactly how it works. Minute 1, just breathe. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and take 3 deep, intentional breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. This isn't about clearing your mind, not really. It's about creating a moment of stillness so you can actually listen to yourself. Minute 2, name the driver. Now, ask yourself one simple question. Which energy feels strongest in me right now? Let's just focus on 3 common ones for now. Do you feel a pull toward order, control, and making decisions? That's your inner ruler. Do you feel a deep urge to help, nurture, and connect with others? That's your caregiver. Or do you feel a quiet curiosity, a desire to learn or read or just think? That's your sage. Don't overthink it. Just pick the one that feels most present. Giving it a name is an incredibly powerful first step. Minute 3, greet the shadow. Okay, now this is the part that truly unlocks everything. Every archetype has a shadow, a hidden counterpart. And the shadow isn't evil, it's just, the part you're not seeing. The ruler's shadow is the fear of chaos or, being overthrown. The caregiver's shadow is burnout and resentment from self-neglect. The sage's shadow is analysis paralysis, getting so lost in thought you never act. In this minute, you just acknowledge it. For example, okay, my ruler is active. I see its shadow. The fear of losing control is also here. So why do this? Because acknowledging the shadow stops it from secretly sabotaging you. It's like turning the light on in a dark room. The monster you imagined is just a pile of clothes. But that's not even the most powerful part. Minutes 4 and 5, the daily handshake and the action. This is where you align your whole day. In minute 4, you create a quick internal dialogue. Just ask your leading archetype, what do you need to be effective today? Then ask its shadow, what do you need to feel secure? For example, last Tuesday, I woke up and my caregiver was in full force. I felt this intense pull to solve everyone's problems. My check-in revealed its shadow was a deep-seated fear of being selfish. So I asked, what do you need? My caregiver said, to connect with my team. And the shadow said to know that I'm not being forgotten. So in minute 5, I set one single aligned action. My action was this: I will schedule a 15-minute check-in with my team for the caregiver, but I will also block out 30 minutes in my calendar for my own deep work for the shadow. It was a tiny decision, but it completely shifted my entire day from one of potential resentment to one of balanced contribution. It was absolutely remarkable. Instead of fighting myself, I was finally working in harmony with myself. So, what does all this mean for you? Well, it means you can stop wrestling with yourself every morning. This simple 5-minute ritual gives you the power to understand who is at your internal steering wheel. First, you recognize that you have these powerful archetypes within you, like the ruler, the caregiver, and the sage. Second, you can use a simple check-in to identify which one is leading and what its shadow fears. And third, you can set one small aligned action that honors both, creating a day of flow instead of friction. It's not about becoming a different person, it's about becoming more skillfully and compassionately yourself. Now, I have a question for you to think about. Based on what you've heard, which archetype, the ruler, the caregiver, or the sage, do you think shows up most often in your mornings? I hope you found this helpful. If you did, a quick like or subscribe is always appreciated, and hitting that notification bell ensures you won't miss what's coming up next. Thank you for your time today. Be kind to yourself, and I'll talk to you again soon.